Good morning. Depending on where you are, I'm out in California in the Palm Springs area, and it is a absolutely beautiful day here. It's already heating up out here in the California desert. Going to be about 99 today. Hi, Carla. Carla, where are you coming from? Would love to know. Gosh, I'm glad that you're here today. My name's AndreaTabler with Tabler Party of Two, and I'm a lifestyle blogger and a business builder. And I love helping entrepreneurs and bloggers monetize their business because, after all, it's fun to blog, it's fun to have a website, but it's a lot more fun when you can do that, live out your passion for whatever subject is on your heart, but get paid while you do it. So there are ways to do that, and that's what I love to help people do. If you're just hopping on, hi Hazel the cat. My name's Andrea. I'm with Tabler Party of Two. I'm a lifestyle blogger and a business builder, and I'm also the author of the Intentional Life series. And you can find me over at tablerpartyof2.com and learn more about the series. But this is my second scope. It's going to be a short one. It's my second scope on intentional living, because I found myself just a few months ago feeling really overwhelmed and ending every day and every week feeling like I didn't really accomplish everything I set out to do, and I certainly didn't feel like I was accomplishing what my purposes are. I really determined that I was not living an intentional life according to my own purposes, passions, and my own priorities. And so I just had to take a step back. As I mentioned yesterday, I even had to jump off Periscope for a while so that I could identify what is it I'm living for and how do I live that out each and every day. And so today I want to share with you 3 ways, there's more I will share later, but 3 ways that you can determine if you're not living an intentional life. Because I know all of us, we're just wired to want to have significance. And so if we can tap into and really identify what it is we're all about, what it is we really want to accomplish on this world while we're here for this short time, we've got to figure that out. And then we've got to implement it and put steps into our lives. Hello from Guadalajara. Welcome. So glad that you're here. That's awesome. You're from Mexico. All right, so I'm going to jump into it and keep it short today. Number one way to know you're not living an intentional life is you, on a daily basis, consistently have a to-do list much longer than you can possibly accomplish. And I was so guilty of that for years. If I even had a to-do list, it had 100 things on it or 50 things on it. And there was no way to ever sense a feeling of accomplishment because the list was just too long. There was no way any human could get done everything on my list. If you've got a list like that, then you're probably not living very intentionally, because it's impossible to really get a handle on a really long list. And so I'm going to be sharing with you later how to change that habit and have a more manageable list so that you end each day knowing exactly what you've accomplished and it was what you set out to do at the beginning of the day, instead of just letting life's emergencies and urgencies that pop into each of our days dictate what you accomplish. It's much better to go into the day knowing exactly what you want to accomplish with a game plan and stay on top of it and get it done. And then you end your day, you end your week in a much different place, knowing that you were on target, on purpose. Another way to know if you're not really living a life of intention is whether or not you take time to dream and really consider where you want to be in 3 months or 1 year or even 5 years. Oh, thank you, Hazel. I was finding myself really guilty of that last fall. I was so caught up in the minutia of the day-to-day, everything that was coming my way. I really wasn't thinking about the big picture. I was allowing what happened to be in front of me at any given time, or what I perceived to be urgent at any given time, dictate how I was spending my day and how I was spending those precious moments of every day. And we can't live that way and live with intention. We have to take time to really think about what is it we want to do in the future. I look out normally for the next week and for the next 30 days, 90 days, and a year and beyond. And that's helping me to live more intentionally. By the way, if you like these tips, I would love for you to swipe and share with anyone you know that might appreciate learning about how to live more intentionally. All right, my third way for you to start to identify if you are not living as an intentional a life as you wish you were is that you know you have priorities and values, and you know you have a purpose, but you consistently find yourself just not living a life that exemplifies those priorities and that purpose. For instance, for me, faith is very, very important. And when I found myself getting too busy for my own good, I realized that faith is really high on my list of priorities, living out my belief system. But I wasn't really even thinking about that on the average day because I was just too busy putting out fires. And now I have put some plans and systems in place that really allow me, whether it's faith, my family, or certain business goals, I'm able to make sure on a day-to-day basis that I'm living out those priorities. And I know you can do that too. So again, my 3 tips today to identify if you are lacking some focus and intentionality in your life. Number 1 is your to-do list just way too long to conquer, because if it is, you'll never get anywhere. Number 2, do you take time to dream and plan about the future, looking down the line a few weeks, months, or even years? And number 3, have you identified what are your life values and your priorities, and then taking the time to implement ways each and every day to live those out in your life? If you hopped on a little bit late, and by the way, hi Michelle, I saw you just hopped on. If you hopped on late, my name is AndreaTabler from Tabler Party of 2, where I'm a lifestyle blogger and a business builder. And I love to help bloggers and entrepreneurs to monetize their online business. I hope that you have a blessed day. Stop by Tabler Party of 2 and say hi. And I will see you again tomorrow for part 3 of my Intentional Life series. Have a great one. Bye-bye.